My Instagram account made me $9,000 in a single week, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I do. So this is my faceless Instagram page where I don't even show my face. It's an Andrew Tate fan page, 270,000 followers, as you can see. You can go search it up if you want. And I've used this one to monetize it to make $9,000 in a single week. You can see here it's actually 16,000 if you take into account the pending revenue, but either way. And this right here is my dream car, which I bought at just age 17 because I was able to make so much with my Instagram page. Now, it's not $9,000 every week. I believe in being completely transparent and honest with my results, and I'll actually show you them right here in a second. So here's my Stripe dashboard from just some of the payments which I've got paid out from my Instagram page, because I know there's a lot of people there who fake screenshots online. So here you go. You can see there's a 1,000. Here's another. Let's see what this one is. 11,000. For example, this one. Let's see, 20,000. This one here, another 1,000, and there's a lot of different payments here. So just wanted to be completely transparent and show you that this is a system which actually works. It works for me, and it's also worked for quite a few other people which I've showed it to. And you can do this as a complete beginner as well. Absolute complete beginner. All you need, because this business model is so simple, right? It's so simple and easy. I mean, it's amazing to me that not more people are taking advantage of this. But all you need for this is just an Instagram page, and then you need these two other things here, which I'm going to show you. And don't worry, I'm going to explain to you exactly what they are in this video and exactly how to use them to actually make money. So with Instagram, first I'll start explaining Instagram, and then I'll explain the other two, right? So with Instagram, you can do this completely faceless, right? And so what you're going to do is you're going to be with your Instagram promoting your faceless community, right? So you'll post videos, faceless videos where you don't have to show your face. And in those videos, you'll be promoting your community. Now, I know already you're like, oh, I have to start a community. What is this? It's very simple. Just stick around me. I'll explain it to you. You can also do the community completely faceless, but that's how you're going to make the money, right? So for example, this is one of my videos, an example of like what I would post, right? So like I said, it's an Andrew Tate fan page. So I post a video of Andrew Tate, right? Just a regular video of him talking. You've probably seen videos of him on your For You page before. So just a regular Andrew Tate video like you've seen. And then at the end of it, I just cut to this little clip here where it says, want to make online money without paying for the real world. The real world is Andrew Tate's community platform course, which he sells. And then it says, comment this word and I'll DM you the free guides. And so basically all it is just Andrew Tate video. Say, hey, you want to make money without having to pay for Andrew Tate's course? Just comment this word, or click the link in the bio, whichever one it is, right? So what they do is they comment the word, and then there's an auto DM tool which I use, which automatically sends them a link to join my faceless community or my community. But you don't have to even do that. You can just tell them, hey, click the link in the bio, right? So that's like an example. And these videos, literally all I do for these videos is I take other people's Andrew Tate videos, I download them, I cut them up a little bit in CapCut, and then I add these endings, which it literally takes me about 10 seconds, not 10 seconds, sorry, 10 minutes to make the entire video, because you can make these endings so quickly. I'm just taking a luxury clip and putting text over it. So making these videos is insanely simple, insanely easy. And the best part about it for me is that my videos go viral almost every single time, because all I do is just model what has worked for other people. So I look at other popular videos and I take inspiration from them. Maybe I take that video and remake it, cut it up a little bit, and then I post that. So pretty much if you look at my videos on Instagram, which I post on that account, pretty much all of them have very, very good views. My page is very, very good engagement. And so you can do this with my exact framework for posting on Instagram, which is very simple. And then from there, you're going to promote the community, right? So this is a community which I've set up, and I've driven people from my Instagram page to this community right here. And this community currently has 16,000 members. Now, I used to charge $3 a month for this community, and that was how I made money from it. I just charged people to join. They paid $3 a month to be in there, and that's recurring revenue, by the way. But recently, I came up with kind of a new strategy to make money from the community, and so I made it free, and it's up to over 16,000 members now. Literally just driving them from my Instagram page here, right? And so I'll explain the community to you a little bit now. Now, my community here, I do show my face in my community, but I'll show you exactly how you can do it faceless. And there's a lot of people who are just as successful as me with their communities, which are completely faceless, right? And so now I'll explain to you a little bit about the community and kind of how that works. With the Instagram, by the way, you don't have to do one in the same niche as me. You can pick any niche you want, right? Like you can pick a fitness niche, a soccer niche, like cutting hair, whatever you want to post on Instagram. If you have, a good idea or something you're interested in and you want to post faceless videos about that, You can absolutely do that. Now, there are a lot of different niches out there, so you want to be careful with the ones you picked. And I've actually gone ahead, I've made a list of what I consider the 5 best niches to do, to post about and make a community about. The 5 best niches. So if you stick around to the end of this video, I'll show you the 5 best niches which you can do. But you're going to create a community like this. Now, you're thinking like, oh, I have to create my own community. This is Sorry, my camera's glitching a little bit here. Like, oh, I have to create my community. This is going to be super complicated, whatever. It's actually very simple. And so all you're going to do is you're just going to use one app to create your community, this app called Skool. That's it. And it's so simple to make. You don't have to create a website or anything like that. Skool, which I'll explain to you here, it's basically like, for example, if you were to create an Instagram page, you just put a profile picture and a username. It's like with Skool. You create a community, you put a community name and a profile picture, a picture for your community, right? Like that's all you have to do to get started. So Skool, you can do this faceless, like I said, and this is the community which you'll promote on your Instagram page. So you'll host your community on this platform called Skool. So you have your Instagram page, you tell people in your Instagram page, hey, if you want my free guide or if you want to join my community, click the link in bio. They go to the link in your bio. That's where they can find your community. They sign up to your community, and that's how you make money from that, right? That's how you monetize it. So first of all, what is Skool? Just a little background so you understand what Skool is. Skool is a platform which you can host communities on, okay? Similar to like Instagram, you can create an Instagram account on the platform Instagram, or YouTube. You can create a YouTube channel on the platform YouTube. Skool, you can create a community on the platform Skool. It's a community designed for creating platforms. Now, it's actually created by this guy right here. You might recognize him. His name's Alex Ramosi. He's a pretty popular entrepreneur online. He has like 3 million subscribers. And I'll tell you right now, he is incredibly smart. This guy, Alex Ramosi, absolute genius, right? So much respect for him. He is like, I mean, unfortunately, on his YouTube and that kind of stuff, he doesn't actually really talk much about how to create a Skool community and run it. I wish he did, because I'd be watching all his videos if he did that. But he's the one who created this platform. And he said specifically that he created this platform for beginners. Okay, so this is a platform specifically designed for beginners to get started with an online business, right? Because all these other businesses like drop shipping, SMMA, copywriting, selling, creating your own community on your own platform, all this kind of stuff, it's very complicated. It's very hard to get started with if you're a beginner, right? So for example, like let's say you want to do you want to do drop shipping, right? If you want to do drop shipping, you have to set up your Shopify store, you have to find a supplier, you have to set up like KPIs and tax documents, and set up your website and design it, all this complicated stuff, right? With something like Skool, like literally all you do, they already take care of all of that. They've already created your website. It's not even a website, but they've already created it for you. You just put like your username, your profile picture, and then you add your course inside. Like you just add the videos or the text for your course inside. So it's so simple to make a community, and it's designed so well for beginners that 54.6% of people make money within their first month. So 54.6% of people who start a Skool community make money within their first month. Okay, I'll say it again, 54.6% of people. All right, just let that sink in. That is an insane number for success rates, right? With any other business model, it's maybe like 5 to 10% of people make money within their first month, probably even less than that. Okay, 1 in every 2 people make money within the first month, right? And that's just the first month, right? So more people make money with it. It's like probably around, this is an estimate, right? 54.6%, that's an official stat, which he's put up on his website. He advertises it. But it's probably around like 70% of people make money with this platform, because they may not make money in the first month, but then they make it in their second or their third month, whatever. But 54% of people make money within their first month. And the average person, this is just the average, okay? The average person makes $1,360 a month. Okay, that's just the average. So you can be a complete beginner. Now, I'm not going to give you false expectations. You starting a community on Skool, it's not going to make you $10,000 within your first month. You're not going to make crazy amounts with it. Now, there are people making crazy amounts with it, right? I've made what you'd consider a crazy amount with Skool, the platform Skool. There's some people on there making like 100,000. There's some people even doing like $300,000 a month. Okay, sure. Those are the top guys, right? And in every business model, drop shipping, whatever it is, you have those guys doing millions of dollars, right? But what about the people at the bottom, right? What are the people who are starting in their first month? The people who are just, the average person, right? The average person with any other business model is not actually even making money. The average person here is making $1,360 a month, right? So this is a business model which can actually get you started making money online, help you to get your first dollar online within even just your first month, right? I mean, there's so many people who I've seen who I've seen do this, right, and who I've helped do this. Who, for example, there was a person I was helping recently. His name is Kay. To help him set up his online community. I help him set up his online community completely faceless, doesn't even show his face in it. And by the very next day, he'd already made money with it, right? He didn't make a crazy amount. He made $28, right, within his first day. But that's still money. It's a proven system which actually works. And then from there, he just does more and more of that, and now he's making even more money, right? So that's just in his first day. Literally, he made $28. He actually made money. So the reason that this it, people have such insane results with this and that so many people make money is not only because of how the community, the platform is designed, because it's so simple, right? That's the nicest thing. It's very simple, right? It's not complicated to do. It's not complicated to start a community on Skool. So anyone can do it, literally, if you're a complete beginner. But also because that business model in general of an online community is the best business model to get into by far. And the proof of this is that literally everybody you see online, 99% of people you see online, I should say, not everybody, but 99% of people online who are talking about business, making money online, any of this kind of stuff, right? They're actually making their money with online communities, right? So all your favorite influencers like Iman Gachi, for example, he has an online community called Agency Accelerator. Andrew Tate, of course, who we all know, has a community called The Real World, right? Luke Belmar who has a community called Capital Club. All these guys which you see online, they're not actually really making their money with the message which they're telling you. They're making their money with a community, right? And so that's why I saw that and I was like, okay, everyone else, and the best business model which I see everyone making the most money with, getting the best results, is with an online community. So how can I do that myself with a faceless page, right? And so that's basically what I figured out, and I can show you how to do here, right? But yeah, insane business model. And like I said, the nice thing about Skool is that if you wanted, like, for example, Luke Belmar, for him to set up this community, he set it up on his own platform, probably cost him like maybe $200,000. That's an estimate, just a guess. But it cost him a lot of money, and like he has to hire people to set it up. Like I said, Skool, you can get started as a complete beginner. You can sign up tonight and be making money by tomorrow morning, right? So, like I said, Skool, 54% of people make money in their first month. Average person makes 1,360. Now, Skool is a place to host a community, so you can do a broad range of niches. Like there's communities on Skool about the best cologne. There's, for example, there's a community on Skool about how to get in shape and lose fat, get a six pack. There's communities about how to make money online, how to use AI. There's communities about cutting hair and being a barber. Like literally anything you can think of, you can make a community about it. Now, I don't recommend just making a community about anything because I've handpicked the 5 best niches which I have seen work and I have helped other people to do specifically with a faceless page. Because if you're doing it with like where you're showing your face, it's different than doing it with a faceless page. You can still make insane amounts of money with both, but it's different in terms of the niches you're going to need to pick, right? Like certain ones won't work so well if you're doing it faceless. Certain ones will work better if you're doing it faceless. So here's a simple plan, right? Here's a simple plan which you can get started, right? First, let me explain how you can monetize the Skool community. So first thing you can do is, there's a few different ways, right? But the first thing you can do is you can charge people monthly to join. So for example, like what I was doing with my community, I was just saying, hey, if you want to join, you have to pay $3 a month, right? Just like that. So you can charge people monthly to join. And so you can actually start your group. This is what I advise most people to do, is start your group as free. Get like a couple hundred people into your group, like maybe 200 or 300, 400. So you actually have a community with people inside of it. And then you switch it from free to paid. So you start it at free and then you make it paid. Now you're probably like, oh, how am I going to get 300-400 people in my community? That's going to take so long, isn't it? It's not. So for example, someone who I was helping with their community recently, Salmanul, his name is, he's from India. I helped him set up his community. I checked back on him 3 days later. It was like, 3 or 4 days later, and he had over 200 people in his community, and then he could switch it to paid if he want. The other guy, another guy I was helping with, he got to 170 people in his community within about a week, right? Another guy I was helping with got to about 700 people within just under a week as well. So you can get a couple hundred people into your group very, very easily. It doesn't take long at all, for completely free. And then you can switch it to join to paid. Sorry. The other way that you can do it is you can sell courses inside of your community. So you can actually let people into your community for free, but then you tell them, hey, if you want to unlock the courses, you have to pay me this certain amount, right? And that can make you a very good amount of money as well. And then the last way is that you can have affiliate links inside of your community, right? So there's a guy who have been helping recently with his community. His name is Eliam, and with his community, his faceless page is about like the gym and like working out. And so what I told him is, what you can actually do is you can get people to join your free community, give away everything to them for free. So let them in the community for free, give them the guides for free. And the way you make the money is inside of the guides, because your community is going to be teaching the people how to get in shape and how to work out and stuff. What you can do is you could essentially tell people in the guides, like, hey, if you want to get this physique, or you want to work out like this, do this, you really need these supplements, right? For example, you really need this protein powder, and then you have a link there for them to buy the protein powder off of Amazon. When they buy it through your link, you get a commission of the sale. So you, like, if they buy it for $30, maybe you get $15 or $10 or whatever it is. And so you can have a completely free community and still make money from it like that, right? And there's a few different ways you can monetize it, but those are like the main ways: is charging people monthly to join, selling courses inside of your community, and affiliate links. But I'd say probably charging people monthly to join is probably the best way to monetize it. And I'll explain why. Here's why. This business model is the reason that, like I said, all the people you see online are doing this business model. It's the reason that this business model is the best business model, right? It's because you get paid monthly by members, which means MRR. Okay, MRR stands for monthly recurring revenue. So for example, if someone joins your community for $10, they're joining your community for $10 per month. So they don't just pay you once, they pay you every single month that they're inside of that community, right? And you can oftentimes, on average, you can get someone to stay in your community for like around 10 months, right? That's the average. The average is about 10 months. So you don't even have to worry about them like leaving or anything soon after that, right? So let's say, for example, right, that you make, let's just say $1,700, right? Not even that much, okay? If you make $1,700 per month, the first month you make $1,700, but the next month you make $1,700 again. It stacks on top of the previous month, and then the month after that it stacks on top of that month, right? So let's say, for example, that maybe you only make $1,000 in your first month. You make $1,000 in your first month. Let's say $1,000 in your first month. The next month you also make $1,000. Now that stacks, so now you're at 2,000. The next month you add another 1,000, so now you're at 4,000. The month after that you add another 1,000, so now you're at 5,000. And before you know it, but within a couple months you're making like $4,000 or $5,000 in recurring revenue, passive income, pretty much, right? So obviously you have to like maintain the community and stuff, but it's a very nice business model, because if you're doing a different business model like drop shipping, for example, let's say you make $1,000 in a month with drop shipping, the next month you start back at zero. You make 1,000, start back at zero. So you're just stuck at 1,000 like forever, right? With this one, you don't even have to get a ton of traffic. You don't even have to make a ton of sales or do really well. As long as you're just consistent and do it for a while, it just stacks and stacks and stacks on top of each other, right? So that's really nice thing about this. You don't even have to get a ton of traffic, because like I said, it stacks. So first I explained to you Instagram. You're going to be posting faceless videos on Instagram from either of the 5 niches, which I've decided. The second one, then you're going to drive people to your community on Skool. So I hope I've explained that enough to you, what it is. And then this third thing here, this video has already been kind of long, so I'll just explain this really briefly. But basically what this last thing is basically email newsletter. So what you can do is, instead of sending people directly from your Instagram to the community, you can first get them to sign up to your newsletter. They give you your email. And I know this sounds insane. Okay, I know this sounds insane, but right, because it doesn't even sound real, right? But you can literally get paid, right? That's how the majority of the like I said, it was like $16,000-$16,000 I made in a week. 9,000 of it came from the newsletter, right? Because this makes you a lot of money. The newsletter, you literally get paid when people enter their email and just click subscribe to your email newsletter. That's all they have to do. They just go to a site where they enter their email, click subscribe. That's it. Then what happens is you will literally get paid like anywhere from $2 to $10. That's all you have to do. I'll show you an example of it right now. So this right here, this page, by the way, is actually one of the people who I'm helping to do this business model. His name is Eliam. He's only like 18 years old, I believe. And you can see here, he's making, by the way, about $2,000 a month from this, all right? And he only has 90 followers on Instagram, $2,000 a month. And so this is how the newsletter works, right? So he has a link in his bio, and people go to sign up to his to his community, which he advertises in his videos. And so when people enter their email here, for example, I'll just enter a random email, right? sam@gmail.com, and they click subscribe. When they click subscribe, they get a pop-up like this. And when people subscribe to any of these, so for example, I just clicked and subscribed to this one. Since I subscribed to that one, he's going to get paid about $2. I subscribe to another one, he's going to get paid another $2. I click subscribe. Boom, I literally just made him about $4, right? I literally just made him about $4. So that's how the community works. Now, the community, you can't do the newsletter alone. You have to do it with the community, because you're going to tell people, hey, I'm going to give you the free guides. When they sign up to your newsletter, you can't just let them sign up to your newsletter and then not give them anything, right? So you need to have the community first, right? And then once you have your community set up, then you can add in the newsletter. So I'll also help you to set that up. So if you've made it this far through the video, I really appreciate you sticking around. And for making it this far in the video, I'm going to give you something kind of as a thank you, right? So here's what you could do, right? If you are interested in getting started with this business model, you want to make $1,360 and, for example, have a chance, 54% chance of actually making money within your first month. Here's what you can do. So you can sign up for a Skool community if you want and create it. It's the top link in the bio. And the community, by the way, you can sign up for free. You get a 14-day free trial for the community, so you can get started for free. Don't worry about that. And once you sign up for free, I will get on a call with you, and I will help you set up everything. Like literally, I'll just get on a free call with you, 1 hour, 30-minute, whatever. 1 hour call with you, however long you need for me to help you set up everything live. And I just showed you, right? That guy I just showed you, only 90 followers. I did a call with him, helped him set everything up. He's at like $2,000 a month now, right? With only 90 followers. So you sign up for a community with Skool. Now, like I said, transparency. I always just try to be as transparent, as honest as I possibly can be. And so the link in my bio, that is an affiliate link, just so you know. So I do make money when you sign up through that link, just letting you know. And so that's why, right? As like a thank you for signing up through my affiliate link, I'll get on a call with you, 1 hour, completely free, help you set up everything that you need. Like by the end of that, you could be making money. Like I said, Kay, I helped him set up everything in one day. The very next day, he made $28, made his first dollar online. And so, like I said, you can get started for free. Now, when you go to sign up, it's going to ask you for like a group name. And it may seem like confusing when you sign up because it's new to you probably. But don't worry. Don't even worry about what name you're going to put for your group. Don't worry about like what Instagram niche you're going to do. By the way, like for example, I'll give you the 5 best niches. So like for example, 2 of the best niches is, one is the luxury money niche, which I'm in. The second one is the gym/fitness niche. Those are like 2 of the best 5 niches. And I'll show you the other 3 so we can help you pick one. What would be best? I'll help you start your Instagram page, give you an exact plan with your community, and I'll literally walk you through step by step. Okay, click this button, now put this picture here, now do this, now do that, right? So I'll help you out for free, one-on-one. Any questions you ask me, you're literally going to get a 1 hour call with me. Usually, by the way, I charge around $200 for a 1 hour call with me, but I'll help you out for completely free. Get started with your online community. And that's because, like I said, I get paid when you sign up for a community. And so yeah, it's my affiliate link. If you want a free hour, one free 1 hour free call with me, you can sign up there, and then I'll book the call with you. I'll reach out to you directly inside of your community and DM you there, and then we'll book a 1 hour call. So hope you found this video useful. Also appreciate if you just drop a like and subscribe before you go to the link. But yeah, see you in the next video, and if you sign up, I'll see you on the call.